The best entertainment show on OKFM 101.7. Kwame Kansani, Mr. Halifax. Say oh, mommy.
entertainment show with your host, Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7
Okay, it's another Friday morning. I can't believe that October we are 8 days near. Say yeah, Father to I can say it's 1st October. 8 days I've had a trip. Wow. There is something wrong with this type of man. This ba. September, October, November, December. I'm a by heart. I'm a ballet. No validation. I'm a hook. I'm okay. Well, I know it. So that is how I welcome listeners to this edition of the Best Entertainment Show on OK 101.7. My name is Halifax and Sa Addo Yebabe Bonkomo Entertainment Honkomo all the way till 12 noon. Na ya switch ya ko peace 104.3 FM for the midday news. Nti ene die be kono boko enye ntokwa enye gidigidi bia. As usual, my music director for Friday, yeah, DJ Bosco. Ono penny DJ I met to me the main sachet a German said DJ Bosco dear ono on Jipayu. I mean, I am talking on authority. Won Jimmy Dia Udie Sonoshe. Wow. Sheda can say, DJ, Masende was a cabise for promote menyom. Now, until you over control. However, I would say, a chedi and na a payo. So we see a payo. No, I hate that. It's an abomination. Now, or the amount back. We can't say a chedi dia. A gentleman does not reject an offer. And he's doing everything. He's my producer. I saw him cleaning the place with disinfectants. And as my DJ was, we are waiting for Obi I see traffic is here. Kwa kwa chino wa mutu we honom no. Obeba sisi ya anche. So how was it going for you? How was the week gone? I mean, akoyi. We salary na abadie. Abanso ebi wo ho. Ana we die wi. Wow, to say gra yenyinko na especially omo creative arts ne showbiz fraternity mo omo ne pension plan bia retirement package preparations zero and then onya 10 cedis obedi ni nyina echina onya 20 cedis obedi ni nyina omwa ka they are eating both the fruits with the seed and they expect to harvest one day when they are not planting now. How can you reap in future when you're not planting anything today? And see, mention you. I want to win. Say I am born to win. A jingle. You will be the head and not the tail. You know why? Cause you are born to win. You are born to win. Say you are born to win. Wedding, you know, you will be the head and not the tail. You know why? Say you are born to win. And this message keeps coming back from the International Central Gospel Church, ICGC Living Word Temple in Winneba. They want to wish a belated birthday to their pastor, leader, and this is the way they wrote it. The entire family of ICGC Living Word Temple, Winneba, wish our father, leader, mentor, counselor, and head pastor a glorious belated happy birthday. His name is Reverend Benito Okoro, head pastor, Living Word Temple, Winneba, ICGC. And this Reverend Okoro I'm talking about, Nano Meka say me name personally. He's one of the very few pastors I'm telling you the truth. His humility is outstanding. His understanding and ability to teach the word of God is very, very remarkable. His human relation is very amiable and enviable. He is just a man you would love to have as a father and as a friend. So apart from the ICGC Living Word Temple Winneba, personally as Halifax and Sado, and on behalf of the Best Entertainment Show, Reverend Okoro Benito, ICGC Winneba, we wish you a belated happy birthday. We love you, we admire you, we cherish you so much, we value you. God bless you, Papa. Well, my Helen Aquaba, na menjama DJ Bosco Adenye to enye ntua. Me see be promo. Some you know, Monsieur Mumba. Helen.
Yes.
Mpacho boko dear.
Nyamia don't once I meet him kwemo dear. Yada nyamia si. Na waka send back on na Achima dream bisa. She's the creative art pension scheme no. And I think say yeah any yenye adie. Because it's like you for say scan e buy now chinanso so enam kwan so e ba. You see ye num ye and the actual pale we can say abena ye bono. So it's like we have to save. Say A B orientation be enkoso maya. I think then that is where the problem is. We have to really charge empanyin for no mo chere say e den there will be a darker days. Ye to me and ye ejuma ni bi ana say sinitwa no and to me enkoso bio. Because we have been in the system all this while and I say a dream baby and what about that social media so me there na e me ni wo. Yes, I mean, me pay. But I can't do that by coming to social media. Na mama babe sre adie say. I mean, we busuya, you understand? We won't grow for you have to go through the right channel by maybe you've talked to the leaders and I say you go to Opeyin B. Na ye say you bet to me a boawa na. But the way some people edia ye juma mo dia ye World Cup. Just say because omunya nti. So it's like at the end of the day, a man okra onfanya bibia. Ebinum ansha da ammo brapa. Let's call a spade a spade. Ebinum ansha da ammo brapa. Enti womunya no mantumi amfa anya bibia. No nya nso so no say nenum ana say e ma emprantwe. E mema ne titire ene e ma no bi emu so so e bia. E ma ansha da no so system no more but e mema no because men are the head. Because den ya oba de see wo to kwatwiri be ma bu o say den. Say you know we always depend on the men but now it is different now. So each and every one we are urge each and every one of us to say this is the time if it is sunny we have to get something. Ye di beto ho na sa emre na because den ya yare e wo mpam. Den ya bibi ba beto you might need something. Until enye eno afei die uko I mean you are going to expose yourself by saying say juma na me be ye no man shada anya de enti mo mua me nipa hia mua I agree not that I am against but the way we go about it I say it's rampant now everybody is sorry me pe bibi ejuma na we hear all this one what about the worker and I say nipa na no so ye ejuma e wo aban mu no what about sa nipa no ono kra no wo sika no kra wo nyan no kra wo nya kra sen no so what are you doing with your money and what did you do with your money what you had no and okay let me say this let me be also a beginning on the day na yen shada entua manfo ye I agree sometimes oh yes when we started you know sabi obi to mission a tide credit call on ankasa de call but now nyama exercise but e ba say wo nya kakra no you can invest. Because me kai say time I'm a executive member no way you can say this insurance company omo buy
executive member I want him for
as 5-pack treasurer national treasurer. Enti I remember say insurance for e buy secretary buy or no be kai asem no many of them refuse I mean they rejected the you know on scheme no so akoye say omo nim say enemenya ochina menya that kind of thing and I say ye tua ne paka or gini sika ni nyina nanka ehɔ no anka ye betumi invest no chine bi na say wo ho chire wa you can fall on that money but ade na koye say me kuma sese mo ogi no ni nwa me na efia me for you understand e o mo fe because e den vice be abema president be abema but wo mo nya ejuma di no mo fe bi ensie for tomorrow because I omanya no too much if say e fododo I don't know say I might step on somebody's toe or many people's toe but it's like that is the truth say ye ejuma no a ye fe bi ensie for tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Answer na masa for akwa but my main kind messages we. So Dr. Kalepo say, bra, my name also say come chromatic say our main country no say pneumatic say the sign the out no or digging nyum no pa. I'll see a friend nyum no what is it? Jata Brewer, really. Bra kwame. Dr. Kalepo say nyuma would sign the out and then what digging nyum no brutal. My name is Mr. Halifax. Please, if Bra Kwame Sikesia is around, just tell him that I enjoyed his signing out track, Jata Brewer choral track. It should henceforth be his signing out song. That is from Dr. Kalipo. Okay, now let me say this. It is very annoying, say, ABR program when see work of Facebook, say work or share of Facebook, and now work or kind comment of Facebook. Then a bimun sudin send phone and then we are platform near the end to mean correct impression. Papa, you see a friend no Babamu BABAMU. Wakwa control Bribi woho. Disregard him. Why? When you go on our platforms and see this type of people who say I double money, I chant money, I do for girls, I do for boys, don't take them serious. Me young campaign for more white to the past. No more delete ya block here. But they be me will still show most and almost send this send. Interest ready a watch or say then. When ne partner Jaya or was spiritual yankuma dear be or ya nipa no beba back. Now the stress council was a na baba mo business for and when you know when you're secure wow. Why is a little doctor always broke? Into Miss Rao. If you went to our platform because of OKFM to listen to this show, to comment, to contribute, to make suggestions, and you see such people, men patronize you, ye name omo use the platform for the wrong reasons, and then we have to keep correcting it as they continue to delete them and block them. But gamen keda ju for bulu he baga. I'm a Jumoji. Anyway, maybe once in a while they may get somebody who would, fall victim to it. Watching you live from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mikhail Nettison. Thanks, Mikhail. Now, Saudi Arabia, for more to saying, I'll raise a topic and then we'll talk about Saudi Arabia one of these days. Madam, you are very good, pa. May God bless you for the nice topic. Susu bribiansa na daboneno edru from Cole Mensa Pilar. So I'm sure he's talking about Helen Omabu's comments. Babamu unkwa send 1, 2, 3 comments. You know who the Bible background. I mean, please don't be doing some of these things. I wish Grace Owusu a happy birthday today from Guinness Ghana Breweries Kumasi. Move department. Will love you more from Emmanuel Osejan. And Grace also our Guinness Ghana Kumasi. Emmanuel Osejan, so wish you a very happy birthday. Kojo Amedemose, good morning, best entertainment family. Good morning to Bra Kojo Mpacho Boko dear. I love your top, Mr. Halifax. You are looking good this morning from Emmanuel Osejan. Emmanuel, me da sepa me top way a chedie. Your friend Ora bi Tio London. The do na needing the Theophilus Combi. Nin committed. But be a friend with Tio London. On na opam the chair me. And then there has been sewing for me for a while now. About me official designer. Or the chair me and say yeah fair freno and na manu yes very very simple or type pama bulldog ni anodon so minim the nti on pam bi ma to Christopher da I don't know why and see freno the number is 0249 412 444 0249 412 444 okay. Looking good as always, Mr. Halifax from Bella Eris. Oh, Bella Medasi. To you, Mr. Top with you. Maybe you may guess. By all, Mr. For you be. Good show from Kwabena Samuel Kwabena Medasi. Doctor, my kind will text. No, me kind some back and say me drum me num. Into with you. Henry DC Jonathan Tete best entertainment show. Henry, okay, what cafe ya ko ha jin no pa na Facebook na no ba. Henry Tete, he has twins. Into so be see we can tell say Halifax see Henry Tete or yiri wa wari your friend yiri ne dolly na wa wunta for into obe see we pa men penny. Henry infite market if you no go no nyimbo no chumoni. I wish my friend Kofi Sabali a happy birthday. God bless your new age from Bra Kwesi Mascot. Kwesi Mascot, which you know, Utro and Kanawa country be a Kofi Sabali no be because Kofi Sabali no Omudo. So just so we know which is which. Which is which. Bra Kwesi Mascot or Wishi Kwesi Sabali. Okay, Kwesi Sabali or see or Chebi. I try to keep it, but I hear the voice is Chebi. Kofi Sabali or Chebi, wa down for bra kwesi mascot or see I wish you a very happy birthday. Say Nyami Inshira. Listening to you from US this morning. My name is Nana Say Yedasi Yechia US for Nina. Who Donald Trump na wachia na mayen. I hear he wants to come back in 2024. But na chia na mayen. Na the TV no sudden anyway. I don't know if he's changed this someday. And he's not changed yet. Anyway, one of the guests I was waiting for Ababedu. I'll come back to your text messages. Mamima Safwa Kwaba, Minjini opening remarks, and then I move straight to this gentleman. He's a very strong personality. I don't know what keeps him going, but I don't know. So great.
Halifax.
Mawa Kwaba. Bacho Bokodie. I see. What is no one to say?
Oh, no, yeah. Putting final touches to the new release, Savior.
I thought you were putting final touches to her face.
To the what?
Her face. Name because Nancy me won say they be na mo spa bi no mo di cucumber she ni baby. Sorry, o mo di ahye na ni so cucumber. No mo di ahye ni anyway. Enya adwuma na me dey kan. Helen, why are you laughing?
Uchiri na enye.
David say omo member omo afa cucumber. Omo afa cucumber she ni baby ah.
David omo afa
Safo omo antwa cucumber slice in kata na ni so.
David omo the rubber bi na chichiri na ni mu na. Omo di na maybe fra na.
Baby I wan hwe no.
Ene wan hwe ni.
Me sa de ram ye no na ye den.
Cucumber.
I want to cucumber go watch akora de akọ baby omo de cucumber akọ hwe
David ade no omo ye ba ko a. Normal pepper. Normal your second one. Normal the rubber achichiri ni ahwe time. Ni aye ni abe miemia de bibi esi wanim ni emiemia ni atwitwe. Ibi wo.
Enti ni krakra ni sen owia na ni be ye den.
Almost say so yeah 13 sessions.
Na aye den na
Ne ama nanim aye smooth.
Aden say na ni portals wo.
Oh yeah, Serena Beauty Clinic. The
Safo,
plaza.
I feel why you mic look Serena Beauty Clinic. E wo Hifa Plaza.
We Plaza Malls here kind of saying.
E wo Hifa.
Spinters no. Palace Mall.
Oh. With the announcing you were going to mention Elizabeth Gazy. We see Elizabeth Galaxy. And then so Koka Palace Mall, see Plaza.
Me see Palace Mall, sorry. Palace Mall.
And your Plaza view.
The Palace Mall Spinters for now.
Anyway.
But Halifax me do be call.
Ame.
Aye.
No more.
I didn't be your name.
Sometimes a man should look a bit
ugly and fearful.
Not really ugly, but you should look rough kakra. And yes, I can say sir.
Me bisa say me man so baby na because me bisa ma wo. And say oh e me ma ba. And bisa I didn't know mo ba. And say oh to look good for themselves. And say yo inti me di obi baba. Inti 13 sessions.
In case you just tuned in, a higher OK 101.7 FM, Jumadine, the best entertainment show. My panel members here, Helen Omabo, and Socrates Safo. The music in the background on us from Addo Best. Also say oh bompai say we knew we are also bevu. He calls it Adisa. And Adani has assured us December way, he's bouncing back stronger than ever. And I can confirm say our studio. He's in 3 different studios. It was started in recording. So let us expect this new one from Adani. Afikra na odia sijaswa onuya. And see.
Is it true that you are behind it?
Oh, I'm not managing Adani.
But you are behind the recordings.
I'm not a sound engineer.
But you are the one facilitating.
I'm not his executive producer.
Huh?
I am not his executive producer.
Yes, but you are helping.
Of course. And Adani, it's my nature. Now would you help me? What's I was help me? And say because still Adani has it.
Yes.
Still I don't know what. Bibi woni mo still.
Yes.
And see me feel say yem boaboa no.
Omo problem na say. So omo betie nko a dia.
Adani de obeti or epanyin.
Obeti.
Me sure pa.
Yo. Meke no amwa ni fani keba. Na you okay da bi. Open e.
My boy I'm that girl keba na you okay da boy open. Anyway, so this man, his name is Prince McKay. Big Events is the name of his company. But Dodona, sometimes you if you say big events, and yeah, radio and TV personalities spend on my Nah, on my several other events. But Ghana idea say once you start with something, and no the day Papaya will start to sell your kagari, we will still say that me call thought rice for Papaya. I mean that is how we are. Prince McKay Mawakwaba.
Major Suminia, Halifax.
We dear a late notice, but me da say what pen say we. Nti me frɛ we anya bɔne. RTP4 ma say mo quotes about.
Yes.
And I want to hear from the horse's own mouth. So that's one or two clarifications for her na yɛmfa to dwa. It is better than discussing these things in your absence. Nti na ye frɛ mo no.
Yo,
me ho me media so. Me say the show was nominated for radio entertainment talk show. And then the host himself was nominated for entertainment host radio male.
Yes.
Na my home voting code no.
Okay.
I don't know about others. But me try me dear no a coy.
Okay.
Me am voting me who test it.
Okay.
Because I would ask you, say, is it going through how much is
Yeah.
And see me try and me dear no coy. Or more mammy what do you call it? Feedback no immediately. But later.
Okay.
By say
network.
By say the number of votes I wanted to vote. Now me say can so sa. And see as soon the able to me so. I say okay, be na mobile money na. I mean I did they be na with you ubani or see posting. Oh, it was just for the trial. Okay, I think was it 40 or something? I mean, some sure I forgot. I was just trying to
80 pesos.
Yes, I mean I was trying 40 votes to see.
Okay.
That was what I meant.
So it's 80 pesos, and then we are amongst all the voting. We now here the cheapest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because VGMA is more than 80 pesos.
Sir.
Yes.
In time vote to be. Me waiting, I was like, is 80 pesos not a bit high?
No.
It's not a
bit way.
80p.
Yeah.
Nah, Mpacho, it wasn't even one of my interests, but what do you bet what goes into say you decided say be charge 20p and 40p and 60p? Say yeah, fact has been a determine, the price of voting.
Okay, me da say me share with TF4 nyina.
TF4 so bra.
I think say bra ni nyina say ejina organizers no any company na omno ye ejuma no. Sometimes as organizer obe pese ube charge a particular rate, but company no bit my advice so say ye feel say we see ebe boa no mama reasons in tia Felis because they are into it. They work with MTN, they work with all the telcos, so they can tell you the trend of the people. Until they can tell you, okay, ebia opesa oje ebia 1
CD and now
160 and now 1 CD, but you share uko 80 better because per the ratings now for no omokosi na sheda and fact papa. So you need to listen to all those dynamics. I think they are more records, a lot of records to show to that effect.
Okay. Inti is it disclosable and then so non-disclosure clause be what company ben amu use and when I aggregate and conglomerate say me fa a friend say want me brofo no ibia company ben na
okay inti o share oko voting na oko platform no so apps and mobile one of the top companies tech companies are dealing with voting, not just voting, even banks more transactions on the with the IT system. Most of them apps and mobile now one of the top. Even I think last year MTN awarded them their best client of the year. So they are a very top company. We've been working with them for the past about 9 years now. Yeah, and they are the ones handling it.
Into someone send me a message and say, hello, you do not have sufficient funds in your mobile money wallet to complete this transaction.
Yes.
Please fund your wallet and try again.
Yes, I think it may come from them. And now say, me system.
And I telco no.
And I say telco no could tell you that. Is either them or the telco.
Okay. So, ebano sa, why mo no mo be aggregate? Is it the apps and mobile from Mudi and not techno be aggregate?
Okay. So they have something they call back end dashboard. Such that per the voting records no, o add it on a record it. And for instance, the all voting our system also no on their system no. It you who say Halifax and Addo for radio entertainment talk show host of the year. Maybe 40 votes. Honum. Say Osan vote beam and as Obia San vote mawa it adds up automatically. Until Biana a shooter called 60, 61, 65, 60. Until when we need the records of Halifax and Sandwa, they can pull it out in a minute.
Very easy.
Yes.
And to as for them, they can easily know who is winning and who is not winning.
Exactly.
Okay. RTP radio TV personalities there 100% votes for the voting categories no and na more board be almost so was 10% or 20% be or
yeah the 60-40.
6 okay.
Yes, and you must 60% to the public and 40% to the committee. And after voting process in Yakono, this is what happens. Your form side, your members, your committee members on the board. It has all the categories and the scores. 40% each of those elements that they are looking for. No, for instance, how entertaining you are on radio, or how educative you are on radio. I'm just giving an example. I know entertainment scores 10%.
Informative, educative, fluency, fairness, Jimmy.
Exactly. All of that. It is have four areas, it be for 10%. Until almost the cumulative of your 40% as against the votes, we submit that a week to the event to apps and mobile, and they now will add up the 60% that will make it win and strike a percentage to be able to determine, okay, out of the votes that Halifax answer had, and then they score from the technical committee and the board, what is his percentage rate? Then we'll find out who has the highest percentage to determine who the winner at the end of the day is.
There were time I was school. Sometimes exams to me and more marks a chain will be.
Yes.
In writing the exams.
Yeah.
One of some of the class score become. So we share I reference our terminal reports in those days.
Exactly.
In the time one best strike is class score average this 30% of one. Say but I passed you in the final but because of our class scores weekly exams here and
so it's possible that we wait a lot of votes when it came to the voting side, but maybe I know a score very low or
board or no
the other side. Even though you might have led on the voting side, at the end of the day, somebody may get the nod over you. It's also possible the reverse can also work out or play out.
But the reverse no work out. I say still be here vote for her because a higher 60. You get her. Okay, so let's go through again. So in all, you've done for how many categories this year?
We've done for 56 categories.
5-6.
Yes.
Nah, 5-6.
There are more because this year near the back we find the backliners. For instance,
like a bank.
Producers, reporters. They know we count. They didn't count. They call over 68 there.
Okay, into 56 no competitive no.
Competitive, yes.
Okay. Na other omo de aka ho no almost one be here public vote bi ana mo ambehwe na mo award at the committee and board level.
No, here public vote. they don't even have what we call an artwork, or even their names have not been published. We realize, you release it when you say to be determined by the technical committee. So what we have done is we have written to the stations. So for instance, about Despite Media Group, near Truckatcham say, we are looking for a reporter of the year. These are the areas that we are looking at. The person must have this, until we submit it, the person who qualifies for that amongst your reporters. Same for the other media groups. Then when they bring those names together, the technical committee will now decide whose work has actually impressed within the year and determines say or wait we need that particular category for the non-competitive side.
Marquet into some 56 categories. Averagely, you have about five nominees per category.
Yeah,
averagely.
Average, okay.
Sometimes higher, sometimes lesser. I mean, even if it's 5 across board, and if that is 200 straight for the competitive categories, no pay. Then you now come to the non-competitive categories. Then you now come to media form be cover. Then you now come to your form be presentation. Then you now come to Omo be DHia Baba Komienui. When you been ever continue Sanama we Maki?
Okay.
You get a question.
Well, I get a question, but I think something else also came to mind. You see, that is what makes RTP stand out. We have the largest number of categories because we are doing radio, we are doing TV, we are also doing personality categories. So we started with personalities. That's why we call it Radio and Television Personalities Awards. And later on, the owners of the media houses requested say most of the personalities win and they take the awards away, but they want a situation where we can add up what they call it programming categories that they can also keep and do their business with. So that was why we brought in categories for the set Ubo categories. There's one particular category for
the program itself,
and then there's another category for
the hosts.
Exactly. Now, what the largest number of nominations and as categories across all the various awards schemes.
Okay.
Yet, our show has always been a top-notch event in terms of it's never boring. It's never whatever. We have a way of doing it. You asked a question regarding
containing the
people.
I mean, venue bang.
Yes. We used to do conference center. In fact, we've done conference center for 9 years. And so the conference center is a bit large. And so we've had numbers up to 4,000, 4,200, 4,003, 4,004. Because at the conference center, so what conference center very well. Apart from chairs now on my year also almost feel extra seats. Because it was built for conference and almost a lot of space for people to be able to walk around. Now, when it comes to event, say you use it for event, it may feel extra seats to match up to about 4,200, 4,300 thereabout. You understand? So all of these numbers, to me, put together, sometimes we mean about 300 to 400 nominees, and we make sure that we satisfy all of them at the same time, leave room for the public. Now, since COVID came, we moved to the Kempinski Hotel, and the numbers reduced. So last year we did about roughly 700, and so we had few people from the public joining as compared to the conference center, and it's still the same at the moment. And so I don't know if I really answered the question.
Well, yeah, you've answered because, of course, I know we'll call National Theatre and now we'll call Conference Center. I bet me I continue more. Because we've been doing hotels now, that's why I asked. But we'll see last year, even around 700, Kempinski still held it. And this year, into this year, in all, more expecting about how many people at the end of the day for the red carpet and the blah, 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 blah.
This year, you're expecting about 1,000.
And the Kempinski more horse I bet to me still continue
almost say more ballrooms. Now ballrooms ballroom 1, ballroom 2, ballroom 3. Until Ojia, a bian and a charge. But in the nature of your win, because I am large in it, we open up all the 3 ballrooms to be able to take the numbers.
Obenso Beka say Moya there for over 10 years.
Yes.
Maki, I didn't de bia crack. Moon pe sponsor bia. Obeka said this time around, you go around kakre. Even say if when it was 10 regions, na mo around point kabana, mo wie Ghana you know. So see I ka 16 na. Maki. Mo sponsors Halifax in your bad.
Halifax. A bad idea. My brother, to be sincere with you, start here we tried. I mean, we say maybe I think 5 years ago, you Kolanchi or Kumasi, Ashanti region.
Yeah, maybe if you cry.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Okay.
You Kolanchi or Ashanti region. Or we Sa Hotel we Golden Tulip.
Okay.
Hotel. Now Halifax, a kaya boy and ya kaketoa.
Then.
Yes.
I don't know ballroom right here.
No, yes, I say be a ballroom or whatever. But you see, who move here? You have to move people. You are moving staff. You are moving team members. You are moving board members. You are moving a lot of people from here there. You taking flights. Maybe Kaiser's hard time now. You have flights. Yes, far away. We VVIP basi back on. Aye, ye rent here. Aye, the media, ne bloggers, ne ade nyina free ha ekoye. We have to get them hotels at the Golden Tulip to be in and all of that. And sana food hall, Halifax, it's not a joke. Can logistics pool in terms of sound, lighting, and all of that. That one you can get in the various regions. But even no crap or no, you cannot get the type of, for instance, the type of sound I would need for my show. No, all the regions. I may get some in some particular regions, but I mean to that large way. Until I'm very careful. We'll pull sound from here to that place. We'll pull lighting from here to that place. We'll pull whatever to that place. It will make our cost 3 times higher than the usual. And in this country, how sponsorship is. It's not easy. Sponsorship, look, it's like they said the Bible kind of say it's not easy for a rich man to exactly. And yet easy say
Maki. Sana wo ye won san say be to me right be to me ra wo de finger be share
you said they all snap pania
then I didn't say
no snap pania the way at here no say you know how you struggle before we ahoma no ebeko sa small we no what you say me can the other one obeka say
but say I no cry sometimes say we na enko omo to me the interest work akra no na ream Osa no see no kre me ba Helen me boa
no
Saudi ahoma se panel e na enko a because ebia adinomu so
bra
ana anono aye peche style be na wouldn't just so na ream
enti
Bible na kan enya me.
We wish we could do it and move to the regions and get it done in the regions. But enye easy sir. Bra events in this country Charlie, yebre. So obi an kanchire wa. I mean, it is not easy to even raise one sponsorship from a particular company. You would have to prove a point beyond every reasonable doubt. Say you deserve them to come on board. Let alone the issues about what people say. And also, be remove, and it's not easy.
Well, Maki. After this is with how many years, Ni?
This is the 11th year.
After 10 years.
Yes.
What people say about RTP still have sponsors. Because people no be see, but still you be participating. Still you be. I mean, wouldn't they get used to this and say, or more complaining, how no be my pay.
Yes, but you see, it's because over the years, our sponsors have realized ABA and Semna, ABA and Kofo cannot and because they are there. So what I say, they are there to witness for themselves. Look, we have the biggest event in this country at the moment. In terms of red carpeting, I've never seen it in any part of Africa. The kind of red carpet that we do, and the plush that we put on that red carpet. People can call as far from USA to say, look, your red carpet that we are seeing online as you are putting the event live on your listen is bigger than even the Grammys. And I remember 2 years ago at the conference center when we did it at 2019, sorry, Mr. Capito. I think that was a year back or something about say wow, okay,
Kofi Capito,
a whole lot of.
I like your background.
Exactly. When he was on the red carpet being interviewed, he made a statement or say, "Wow, this is bigger than the BET because I have been on the BET platform." He said it himself. So you see, we prove a point beyond every reasonable doubt, unless. Like there are people who talk about our event as if it's nothing because they have never been there and because they listen to some things that certain people will say which are not true. But if you, I had an interview in one of the stations in Accra, and then this gentleman walks to me and said, "Look, I was in an office in one of these big CEO's office, and they were discussing your program. What were they talking about? They were talking about how beautiful the setup, the branding, and how the show itself was, and how big the show is. So they don't understand why sometimes people will come and say certain things about the show."
But Prince, sometimes certain things no so any need na control. For instance, sometimes ABR for one reason or the other, wrong name, a call for wrong a friend was saying nomination, and not wrong photo, a call for wrong. Some of these things are true.
We admit, bra and okre. It's happened not just once, twice, but a couple of times. But those things are handled by an ad agency. We cannot do the large number. The numbers are so large that we cannot handle those jingles, what do you call it,
artwork
and all by ourselves. So we give it to an agency to handle it. When they release it, now we will now put it out to the nominees. But they say nipa juma na nipa eye. Oh, imagine so we are for about 400 people. There will definitely be one be almost even or they two artwork national. For instance, just yesterday, one of the nominees called and said, one CEO was voting for her, and I realized it say, or they call an echo or be code.
So ya munya na embra me code.
And o vote ye we answer no who say message in the buy no who say my vote am a wrong person. No vote say vote 400.
400 votes and 400 cities.
400 cities.
Okay.
And I was like, no, it's not possible. They should check. And I argued with the person. Later, when I went to the
back end, or no?
Me call a friend saying, artwork na you send him a nipa chrono. And I mean, check a code no. And I mean, try. And it was true. The outcome was true. So I quickly called the person and said, look, the person is right. Me ankasa ma check it. A call for a different person. So I quickly called Apps and Mobile and said, give me the code for this particular nominee. When they brought the code, it was different.
It was different from the artwork also.
It was different from what was on the artwork. Now I called the agency now your work. Then realized that the mistake was with the agency because when I move forward my agency had the same code now. Apps and Mobile mentioned and so when they were doing the artwork, I think that they were doing a work for a previous nominee. Onya, we know. Work computer work. We are so we make all those changes on the previous way artwork to make room for the next way. To such changes in name, this money and then the referee and all there.
or jaya code no sir.
Former person code,
previous code,
new person's work. What you say? And I had to quickly call the person to apologize to the person. Now we are seeing how best we can reverse the money to the person.
Oh, more reverse. More favor to no my way.
No, we have to reverse the money to the
all vote to you.
The person who voted. No one decided who he still wants to vote for. What you say?
Sir. Anyway, I wouldn't challenge your board, but me feel say me vote ma maki. And through wrong coding, vote na kwa di Helen ho. Then like maki, me vote ma Helen akwa kofa. Organizers no organizers no ko check here no. Ampampara ma vote sa quantity American. Mo fa maki vote ma maki no ko na name.
But the person also thinks say yes and person and no person vote man. And I share no so no. Na your agency na yes a mistake no.
Okay.
And tinka yes on one kasana on the artwork na ebia 40. And our ball 45 there.
And no that is wrong.
But in this same in a way of fairness no, I see a written this kind of manner.
Non-decided
voting for the person that he truly wanted to vote for. And so they are working on it this morning. They called me to say they are working on it.
And so basically who admit to say once nipa hu adwuma na muye nipa so na ye adwuma ya.
And they ma catch on.
There will be
say spelling of names.
Na electoral commission friend was saying transpositional and typographical and finger of God errors here.
Sometimes yet me release it your technical committee me release list for what do you call it, nominations for a particular year. Na nipa na or type keke no. About typo. About na mo kasa na mo spell it wrong name no. You better go the original way no. That the name was rightly spelled.
But yeah.
Yeah, onipa na obonum ajima ohu ebia emfa say an example ebia ajima prempe. Onim say ajima spelling AGYEMANG. But ebia na me ajima no G bia ne bo no. Enti na dwimu no ajima no abo with the G. Because onim say ajima na obo.
Addo ebi were 2D, ebi more 1D.
But
about no say you can say type is no a mistake. Because I Prince Marquet who name say na yes spell it in.
That's why I expect say for instance, for me, do you know how many times my name have wrongly been spelled?
Unless you tell
if
me.
You go on Google right now and Google Prince Marquet, you see how different ways people have spelled my name.
Bastardized your name.
But it doesn't take anything away from me. Say, me din Prince Marquet.
Okay.
And I will not call on any blogger and say, why did you spell my name wrongly and all of that.
Okay.
It's not Prince Marquet.
Prince.
Nipe juma there, oh yeah, they are definitely a juma no so Dawson.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are. The mistake may not come from me personally or direct members of, but it will still come from somebody that we work with. And so we have to admit.
Friends, there is a funny question here. It's interesting. Obviously, members I was more gospel shows no. A bit more complaining and that send artwork no tie no. Adonko beaters. Adonko RTP awards, votes, blah 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 blah. Now me artwork no. Mudi Adonko beaters no mudi a share my pem so pe.
Oh my God!
And I mean, imagine say we to say what is the name of this? Frankie Five or your gospel show. And Obinati. And Sunday evenings for her no Odia in kind so your gospel show or peace. I don't go in Sapa na ekrana pempi mi say.
Oh, Ghana controversial.
See. And so Obeko story say praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Me and me bo gospel show no I don't go.
Bra, when him say me kwa sorry pa when him say me jinya me deepa.
Yes, my name. What they won't buy, what they won't find.
Me, my God is my everything. But I have a sponsor already or tonsa. What you say? I didn't na make us say media me pay obi or tonsa. I still pay tithe in church and I'm a boy. Me my offering. Me sow seed to my pastor and my pastors. Nyankopon minti da se nyame ne makasa da se because I hear the voice of God. He speaks to me most of the times. Mean said the Holy Spirit have told me say. Usika na ukotuya for title my reject. There are people who work at the what do you call it breweries. Sorry. Amuti tight.
Right. The answer.
Sorry, Pastor Biabeka say, Ebia, me pese Obia oye juma brewery and now oye juma betting we company be too tight amaye.
Obekra the answer, ba. Osi Halifax, tell them that they should present gospel songs from the Catholic Church and Jehovah's Witness. As for us, we drink.
And Frankie Five, I know he's been posting his artworks. He knows this. But the point is this, Halifax.
Inside
the program. And Frank said, me use Frankie Five. Or his FM. Console now, so the year Juma now say the Lord is good, this, that, do this, blah 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 blah. That same console, now another person better now say, Kasaprekun say, Muntoni say, I don't go with say, Munyewe. So what I mean at the end.
With the menstrual Monday, come church. My person say, na ensan kra Bible muyifa poti obana.
The Bible never even condemned the way. In fact, the first miracle of Jesus Christ was to turn water into.
Anyway,
but
so
see,
if
the
it was
excessive use of it, makes you what?
Well, exactly. If wine was good for Christ, then it is certainly good for Halifax and Sado too. On that note, my main kind will say, we and your wine, and so this way. Chocolate drink. I know the some beer in them. Nah, but Jesus didn't turn water into this way chocolate drink. Then so over here water. Over here, they are here and so shit. Now they are Mexica cra. We steli and now this you are making so look. It's made from cocoa papa. And so it's not like those flavor drinks are. A nutritious cocoa name. It is just flavor where the natural cocoa drink cocoa and this way chocolate drink and I highly recommend it to you. It's so easy to prepare. Look, why do you spend too much money to buy the chocolates powder? Now you go and buy milk, now you go and buy sugar. I mean, wow, share and yes kind of will see. And then there'll be a fight in the house. Milk or no, omu shake a crano, the echo would share fridge mono, Socrates, Bano, the crash and nano, NISC, and the answer come in Semestral. This reflection, your mom makes a beer that dear Wuhiane and so she, and it is easy for you to get anywhere near you. Okay, now the most annoying thing in this world say. Obi de woka. Nepa no baba sende wo seka no de asende wo through phone so. Wo koyi seka no a no mo ti bi afrim. Nti nepa odi woka 100 cedis no. Ah no de as far as we sende wo 100 cedis no wo koyi a no mo ti 1% afrim and na 1.5% afrim. Beka nche wo say a cost of transaction ne service charge ne wine charge. But enye wo seka no pepepe na wo sakin. It's so annoying. Nambo de sikafa phone so keke nem online keke so amati be free man into Vodafone and into na Vodafone 4C omo de no wo send the sika form Vodafone cash so absolutely free enye enne no mo sha say wo send the sika free Vodafone cash so free almost started over a year ago no mo see omo nyanja ya still free to all networks bia wo the Vodafone cash best send the sika na okay sika absolutely free. Into what say ene what was show we so say with the Vodafone cash send the car free. Woko yinsua free. So 1%, 1.5% is no omun free ma. Tell me, what are you still doing on that your other network? Wow, sure. What are you still doing there? If you can go and send it somewhere for free, why do you stay on the network obetua hoka? And come ko can send me but on back say my say do inti me menka. You get what I mean? Because I did so obi de be ma me free. Why do I now beg you now who basika wahina when sika wahina will treasure who ya me nails? For me ko be a Safo call no or say Safo you say Palace Mall is now called what?
Serena Beauty Club.
David, we see how you more. First any Palace now can about bimbi.
Mama.
Or say Plaza Mall ha. Afi na for me ko Plaza Mall na eyi kakra ya be yi. Adin so free. Obi de be ma free na then you now so taste the same thing. It is just like this Vodafone customers. And see, I don't know why you are still on. That's your other network sending money and paying. when Vodafone Cash is doing it for free. And say, I highly recommend Vodafone Cash to you. You can register yourself because a Vodafone cheaper. And no one knows now what that is *558# hash. Now I will register pay. I will send this a car free. Me can what would dream will say but it was the same match you. Because it will be no free there. Why am I paying where I am? See, and you na make say Jack was the same no dino. Na copy Vodafone cheap. Now I will register Vodafone Cash or so. Now we'll send us a cano for free. And now we use a canon so for free. Now anyway. And now over to me I download the app no a friend of mine Vodafone app either on Google Play Store or app. I mean, and they will download inside. You just dial *110#. Now, what download the app or not? And mini Mikey Barbejui, and then I go to another woman. But see, this is a very important announcement. With the main thing, Diagro, Ghana ha, in South Africa ha, a Juma nyaba be a problem. Many of the people come to me on pay Juma. I mean, talk to the members of parliament in their various constituencies. So be as you pay Juma. Ejuma ba be here a chance handouts are winning more mono. Na company BC Omowe Juma, they having job opportunities for people who want jobs. Na with the school corner and yebibre, where we GSS crowd benyebi, where we SHS in Power to me and yebi. Just make sure you are between the ages of 22 and 32. And apply to this company ubenyebi. And say we are between ages of 22 to 32. And where we SHS there, ube to me and your salesman ejuma. Crash ejuma be a ejuma. Somebody can be a salesman, save well and build a house, and you work in the bank, you'll still be renting a house somewhere at Chocoche Muena. You know, man, you're feeling sure now. And I be a west you are driving. Na nenso to fie wo nie adwuma where we JSS and now where we SHS and also wo frɛ omo a ombema wo driving adwuma ene ya nti wo de fa pen netro na mawe metwen wo na onko hwehwɛ pen no mbra na mabona mano meba no thrice wo tra wo frɛ omo pair na wanya adwuma no but mo so beto me so the atrom like what from application letter na wa post ya call PO Box WJ308 Wager Accra P.O. Box WG308 Wager Accra. No? Yep, Juma and I'll be a plan for an control letter. And I'm post office. Now, sending call around the Sebedu or can I fear be my letter now from me, man, baby. So just call this number 0243 448 701. 0243 448 701. Na ubenye jumano 0243448701 for catch and say empower cho me GHS meaning driving and now me SHS me near juma can I sell in one of your shops? They would employ you today. We're still on the show. And say, Mike, answer na beja okwan now. So nominations now about Obia nyane code ne how to vote. What next? When is the award coming on? From now, what should we be expecting? What should we be doing?
Okay, me da celebrate. I think say me person me a little education kakra.
Okay.
A bit more person who say how do I vote for this person?
Okay, Fabra.
Yeah, two most important steps in here. One, your generic code near *447*111#, and that we've been using for some time now. *447*111#.
Okay.
Now, o send there no, and now dial there no. Ube RTP hours 2021. Now, I'll say, enter the nominee that you want to vote for on the code. And you know, say, minimum Halifax patrol code near say 433. And say Halifax now person voting man for the best radio entertainment show host of the year. You enter 433. 433 no enter pe. Ebe ni din aba, ni category aba. Na ebusa so person procedure now. Then you say yes. and then you continue the process to vote. It's as simple as that. So all that you need to know is to know the generic code, which is the star 447
star 111 hash.
And then the code
of
for the
who you are voting for.
And then that's it.
Okay. And see, Trace star 447 star 11 hash. Now cut it across.
Yes, for every nominee.
Who the no be shasi.
But
see,
for each of the categories, say
for
one 2 or 3 nominations are. Each nomination be on the code.
The code.
And see, be a bit more say, for instance, 2 winner or show no one, one for yourself, one for
the show. And see, me 433 back on and a 460 back on.
Exactly.
And see, who call na. So let's do something. So star 447 star 111 hash. Now I'm miaso. And so miaso ebe lodu kakra na kanta was say Adonko RTP Awards 2021. Please enter nominee code. Na fe the opese won vote man no. Now we the code na share. So basically, apart from knowing the generic code star 447 star 11 hash, na say who nominee code no.
Exactly.
In media 443 now we dial 433. Now I enter Nani, and then it's now ask you how many votes you want. It tells you that radio entertainment talk show host, nominee Halifax and Addo FM, number of votes, 80p for votes, and then it goes on and on, sir. Exactly. Interesting. Okay, so now what's next? We know how to vote. We've seen the categories and the nominees. What next, Maki?
Yes. And so, like we always do, plans are underway to make this year's event very beautiful, as always, you know. And from now on, we will say on all the various radio and television networks, you know, they are campaigning seriously, vigorously for their nominees. And one beautiful thing, Halifax, you know, we are talking about sponsorship today. And in the next couple of years, and I think that this is the first time I'm mentioning this.
Exclusive on my show?
Yes.
Then change my main boy. Yes, I know Beyonce say with you.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
So Prince Maki, leader of the big events campaign organizers of the RTP Awards, say our assembly on Canada or baby. This is the first time he's mentioning it. Prince, what is it?
Yes, in this year, I think a couple of months ago, about 4 or 5 months ago, I held a meeting with CNN at Atlanta, in their office in Atlanta. Now, CNN realized something, that there are a couple of media awards in Africa. Now, I'm research, I'm realize the RTP Awards is the biggest amongst all the media awards going on in Africa. Now, they are looking for a
Did you say Africa?
Yes, Africa.
Whoa, okay.
Yes. So they want a presence to push CNN into the media space in Africa. So now, what we see the RTP Awards now, the face of RTP Awards is going to change in the next couple of years. Even the categorizations, gradually we are going to be fading out most of the Ghanaian categories and bring in African categories like best radio or television personality, West Africa, Southern Africa, Central Africa, and all of this are going to be added. And then that event in itself is going to move from what we see today to become a whole African event.
Wow.
Where, for instance, the RTPR, people will be coming from Central Africa, people will be coming from Nigeria, people will be coming from South Africa, Namibia and co, all gathering at one point for the RTP. And that's going to be called the CNN RTP Awards.
That is big. Big events. More muscles not to do this.
Yes, we got it.
Anyway.
We are the same team that moved this brand to this level as it is today, that CNN has seen value in. And so why not? And anyway. I'm sure some few changes will come, and it's possible that you may not even see me as the CEO for the RTV Awards. I mean, during that time.
Prince Maki, men got on franchise on.
No, we are not selling the franchise. But
okay.
I'm saying that it's possible. Some people said, do we have what they call? Nah, see, I
get what you mean. Human resource no be and say you may just be in the office counting money.
I probably would be maybe on the board
counting money.
Amen.
Okay, my angel I come here another interview I may. Me man no 10:30 me nim denti or bad time or buy. Sometimes me man nepa no 10:30.
Okay.
So the idea was that me no hwia na about so. Ne time no na they discuss your friend was saying pension scheme ne wan. Say yeah, we mo be free say obey your promo na nepa no mba in terms na you don't know. Who yes so you don't support. Who supporting Swana?
Say they are can Jama or no so fan to an idea so.
Make you better some free obium.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Nah, nyami mboao. If it goes wrong, we'll talk about it.
Yes.
So far, encore wrong idea. We need to keep talking about it.
Sincere with you, me a very very straightforward, transparent person. Uncle you now can. I will never have any issue with you. I would accept. Like even today, I have admitted on this platform. Yeah. Maybe I even had to come in to call the person and all. But not when people will do what they call it.
Fabrications.
That mafia movement.
When
it's even they know is that you've done massive work and they're trying to pull you down and all of that. That thing we must stop. You understand? Because we can't even sit here for people like CNN and co move all the way from Atlanta to come and see the beauty of what we are doing here.
And then we are here.
And then we ourselves are denigrating it. I mean, it's not fair.
Mike, I would here for 10 minutes no more. Mammy, no why?
That's it.
Mom is the best afro.
My friend.
Yeah, that's it. His name is Prince Mackey from Big Events. And so last Friday, me do have no more invitation be almost rewarding women involved in social change. Invite Taste Tom Goa 2021. You are invited to the 4th edition of the Ghana Outstanding Women Awards 2021 Goa 2021. Friday, October 1st, 2021. Marriott Hotel, red carpets, main events, blah blah blah. Manko Safran Nana Minia Crisis and Emi repair away. Mamina kasa woha. Nini di Mrs. As I into you know. Look close me friend of Mrs. As I into a new night. That is why I laugh. Mommy.
Halifax.
Shame I want to say.
No, yeah.
Why are you late? Someone say
me wa baby and me drive here no matter who is in the car or person otina me now so house driving so
oh baby
yeah baby me wa little girl and me drive here or person otina me left leg so house driving so me kwa kakra o say me gina na me hwe no na me to aso
do you?
Yes.
Anyway, let's not I'm
sorry.
Fine. I mean, let's move on because I can't make 10 minutes. 10 minutes, maybe some questions. How many minutes? Ubeka and Safoni, Helen Ubeka. But let's do this.
Yeah.
You told me you were bringing this Nigerian actress. Or to me by?
You bookie ticket mano, but finally I see on you be am fan baninjano.
Also I remember also the baby also lies on her left leg. Minister nene kwada omo ba you like neba no ebema na oba
obema
say no the beti ase kakra if the man likes it on her leg fine but oba obeya likes it on your leg I want to go feel leg is way not the third leg leg okay into one to me but still echo ye
and she was excited about it.
I see. What has been the feedback since you ended this year award?
The feedback no I great so far. The journey hasn't been easy but every year no you try say you be handle no with care because they be ameka say a man who ejuma na ye and women have a different way of receiving information and news other than men. Into handling women awards no we are very particular about what we put in and what goes out.
Okay, in some bebrebe koso. To be honest with you and your interest. I don't know what people will think about it but me feel say so award be akoso when in Jiho, would the assembly court, managing a court hoa, men between contempt in Bremia no me show no so I've been hearing them like, but tell me, how do you select your winners? Is it 100% votes? And now or any other criteria more the balance it? You see the phrase here say 60-40. What do you know? How do you arrive at the selection of your winners?
Halifax Medasi Obia onim go abia nim say is based on humanitarian charity or social impact.
As if also see Goa and your Goa in Guava anymore. They Goa as in
Ghana Outstanding Women
Ghana, Ghana Outstanding. Don't ask me Goa Guava. They go out to put Tanga.
Yeah, into Ghana Outstanding Women Awards, and the basis of the awards near Emma Omoiwo Foundations, Omoye charity events, Omoye philanthropist, and I say obi o use the platform no the pushy a societal agenda positively. And the maiden edition, I remember now obi o follow ye bianim say anye voting.
Because you're voting?
No, because I personally was against voting issues and stuffs like that. So many voting. And also ye almost say ye the my nam for and I say yen crop for. Mainly because I was with a media house. And see after that no, and a board ne say ye can say not the same people are complaining there. And ye introduce voting. So I told myself say if you be introducing voting there, I will not hide it. Me ma o link ni sisi a obehu obia vote. And also no celebrities ni be say yes I expose you when they are not able to vote. Yan kata so I no put there another topic. But then 100% voting.
Okay.
It is 70-30.
70-30.
Yes, and who call your website at www.goa.askofproductions.com. That's where you fill the form.
Well, no, no, bro, when you're about www.goa.askofproductions.com. ASKOF. Okay. Goa.askof.
Yes.
.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Askofproductions.com.
Productions account. So let's go again. www.goa.askofproductions.com. Okay.
Hona obe file for nominations. And okowa minim say award scheme and say pageant scheme and obia on the terms and conditions wo ho. Enti no okowa you read through because before I be you see picture no, ye hear o permission. And you requested for project awaye pictures, videos, and all that, and no ne boy and Emma will qualify as a nominee.
Okay.
So, failure, all those terms are there that it is 30-70, and the board gives the
terms 30%. No much raw hifa. Websites also I'm called goa.askofproduction.com who say much raw much declare publicly.
Yes.
Say a 30-70.
Yes.
Okay.
Enti ye ude o files no be bia bana ye sha. Then the board takes the project aspect of submission now why you know. And because you can't say yeah voting into no, many people assume say obetona anye ya and ordinary can in abeshe voting him. It is the reason we did it 70-30 so that at least the board can also help assist us choose the right people.
Mebo mu nominees na what are even nominees? How should I call them?
Yeah, nominees.
Yeah, they are nominees.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
And one person more award you mono. Say, look, 70-30, and I'm assuming say, well, if you are participating in an award, then go and read the terms and conditions.
Yeah, more mutiase, and mainly me into media publications, but I barely do adverts on TV or stuff like that, but I'm into online and then newspaper. Yeah, publications, and funny enough, one of the complainants who interview me on one show so that I'm a Makwa 70-30. That is for omo interview me one shows when the event is coming on. I no crying. Immediately you honor that invitation automatically. Or for say one man on platform in Kwande, it was so winning to Mejai. Such interview.
Prince Maki Abbas, how me winning be that. Me RCP on mammy be that. They be a me interview. When ground mammy, you can say me vote to so. But maybe they be a
challenge. You know, Mejai interviews score. Me to me baby. So it is never 100%.
It is never 100% awards. No, and then you are saying that must state it publicly before the awards say and 100% awards. Let me put you on the spot.
Okay.
Tasty Thomas sponsor.
Yeah.
When award no. Within 2-3 days, hey, where you are mobile, Famisika Mamio. And how more?
Testy Tom name started when nobody knew Ghana Outstanding Women Awards. Me launch nipa be 20 per buy. That was when they saw the dream and they believed in it, because almost as a company, almost believing in women empowerment first of all, not to talk of women impacting the society. And they know, say genuinely, we have never cheated or defrauded anyone. And Halifax say, "Pesi a cheat to be as a vote and can be katasu." Me nominate me for award na me who me vote. I will not vote because I need to see what is going on. Because I will vote 100,000, no be voting 10 cedis now at the end of the day, because you can't see into almost the money panel or what 10 votes now. What would you do? I know they're okay.
As you've not been fair to us at all.
Why?
Because I wanted us to go into this discussion where women, why award women? You know, what's your charity? What exactly are they doing? Why not men?
Why not men?
Why award the women impact Ben society on and on and on. That they want me 3 minutes idiot. You better this how question.
Me fan born to farm.
Men born to farm. Baby. Who born to farm? Say yen komuji. You get what I mean? I didn't.
Because Kigali invited me. I went in May for Africa Outstanding Women Awards. It has gone that far.
Who born to farm? Award. Yen tiasio. Unti kope mrene. The day your child will not sit on your lap and cry. I mean, you get what I mean? Because see, I don't want to invite you in controversy. I mean, that is not my interest.
Okay.
Dear, obey where she's done it for 4 years running. Mahon, some of the winners, any impact over the society, let us support her. Let us help her. Let us not only wish there is a complaint and answer your attention about our war schemes. No, so that was why I called you. What exactly are you doing? The people, when we follow up, I mean, how has the award helped their various projects?
My example be. Just a brief example. Tracy Sackers. When Omo nominating na yedene to abonti, obi say, oh, she's there because she's Sarkodie's wife. But of course, schools, menstrual hygiene projects, nobody knows about it. Because or no in person or pushy, but they don't pick that aspect of her. Nearby I say be on Sarkodie to answer. But she won Shiro of the Year. So I Sarkodie wife. Ye per fame and I per noise. Your friend said Tracy where we knew in Tibra. But she was not there.
As I say, that anyway, sort this out with. Yes, you are your bio, or your baby, your bio, cracker. You have how many now?
3 girls.
I can't voice me to say amen, yes, sir. Safo 12 are born almost 13 news, but I mean, here she goes, awarding women across. I mean, publicity, I hear Diamano, one person complained, say, on one country and say voting no and 100% public vote, and then boom, attention on the negativity rather than the project has been for the past 4 years.
Okay, say now kind wa man you know maybe say another time near to me abubu hubia but person bisa is this the award that Councillor Lutrot koje trophy nema will be some time back now? Is it the same?
Meneno ne koy
only Councillor Lutrot and koy and mokojima.
There was a card presentation, announcement card, and omubo wrong name. And the lady was not there.
Oh, okay.
Blogger been a Jemai, but funny enough, she was outside. Into me, and I'm in a Councillor Lutrot. You're the person who deserved it.
A wrong name was mentioned.
Yes.
Instead of the winner.
The winner.
Okay. So a wrong person was mentioned as the winner on the stage.
Yeah.
But the actual winner.
What we were doing before, and they say voting and the IFA first too.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Name person is it the because I remember.
I'll say I don't know if it's a Wednesday or a Friday. It's not a Monday. Nah, Jesus Christ. Let's do it a Friday.
Okay.
Because Wednesday mean Yeshua say be many around bongo bets name mama me. I mean I want to enter her well. I mean her issues well. Helen.
Yes.
Almost 13
because a mass and the can because I also bet born to find menstruation baby.
Her name is Asentua No. And yet you know Asentua No. May fancy her. Premier to Yanko Peace 104.3 for the media news and Obia Gloria na eye me producer eventually oba bedu ye ba na beba no ye music director DJ Bosco na ojima no sa no ye cleaning no ye DJ no ye production nyame nshiramo. I will be back here on Monday. Yanko peace.
Yeah, they are my. It is a more powerful who did the